Hey, welcome back to Chaos Hills and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and we are in Douglas, our river town here in Two Cities on one map. And what we want to do today is recreate the Herbert von King Park. It is located in Brooklyn, New York, and I think it is a nice park which we can hopefully recreate as best as we can in Cities Skylines 2 today. So this will be our inspiration, and this is the spot I want to build it next to the train station. Yes, that's correct, and we need a lot of space for this. So this is the area we want to work with today. And before we go into the park build, I think we have to connect the roads around the park a little bit to the sunken highway. So first of all, I think this will be a major inbound road in the future. So we make it a little bit wider and bring it over the sunken highway, and then, okay, we have to adjust the train tracks a little bit and bring in some ramps, some on and off ramps. Okay, so people have another way to get in and out of the city, and we connect this one maybe to this junction. Not sure if this is the best idea. And of course we have to connect the highway at some point to somewhere, but for now, I mean, we have this connection with another connection to Douglas, which is fine. Let's just make sure it looks not that messy as it looks right now, and let's check the clearance of this ramp. It's not that good. We can lower the street and bring the train tracks up, and then we have another connection to Douglas, which is fine. And then we have a look back to the Herbert von King Park, and you can see the baseball field takes up a huge amount of space of the whole area. And yeah, I got those baseball fields from Sully, and you can see there's a dog park right in front of the baseball field. So we add a bunch of dog parks. There's a playground, there's a stage up right there, so we can add a playground. We can add this city park, which also has a stage already included, and then we can add another big park right there, and I think this will boost the area. And then we can get rid of all the props which we don't need, bring everything together. There we go. We can connect all the parks with pathways, make some nice connections to the outside. Let's try to make a connection right there as well. We don't want the crosswalks, and yeah, we bring in some path all over the place. Maybe something interesting right here. I mean, it's not a completely one-to-one creation, but I mean, we're getting near enough, I hope, with this park build. And if you like what you see, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel as well. This would be so nice of you guys. Thanks so much. Okay, now this park also had a lot of green space, so we go in with a nice texture, this grass texture, and add some flowers to it, and then we can add a whole bunch of trees later on, but we will do this later so we can see what we do. So the trees are a task for the later stage of the video. Okay, now let's get in some grass textures all over the place in this park. And I also want to switch this texture for maybe this nice stone texture and continue this pattern so everything fits together. Then I have those block services, a park maintenance block service, so we can add a teeny tiny park maintenance service area right here. We can cover this block with a industrial building, or at least a prop, and we have a functional maintenance facility. And I also added a functional commercial building right here, so we will hopefully see even more life into this park. We can then decorate this area with some tables and maybe some trees. So let's go. And if you'd like to see me detailing, I do this on Twitch as well. When you want to join me live, you can do this. And I have a Discord where you can meet me if you want, so the links are in the description. I would love to meet you there on the other platforms. Okay, let's bring some trees, some details, some leaves, all the good stuff. And look at this, the homeless guys already having fun exercising in our new park, even though it's far away from done. But all right, good. Let's get to the dog park area. We of course want to make it one big park. So we connect those, of course, with the surfaces, and then we will bring in some invisible path. So we will hopefully see some people walking through those dog parks, using the dog parks. And then we have a good recreation of the original dog park from this park, I hope. So let's do all the good stuff, the texture work, the tree work, the invisible path work, and then we hopefully see something good. Alright, I got a bunch of baseball props, but I don't have any idea about baseball, so please hit me up in the comments if I do everything wrong. I'm okay with it. Anyway, I want to add those buildings, and I want to add a huge fence and enclose this space, of course. And then we hopefully have a nice baseball field, and we will later on add some kids to it. So it comes a little bit alive, because it's of course only a prop, it's not functional. I hope we will see some functional baseball parks in the future, would be cool. But for now we have to work with this one, which is looking cool by the way, of course, but some function would be even cooler. Okay, let's bring in some fences, let's bring in an entrance, of course. There we go, we have a hole in the fence for the entrance, and let's bring in some bushes to separate the dog park from the baseball field, of course. Okay, now we have all the surfaces placed, and now we go in with a whole lot of trees. If you look at the origin park, there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of greenery on the edges. If you want to support me while I play some trees, you can do this by becoming a member of my channel. It's only 99 cents a month. You get special perks like sneak peeks and all the other good stuff. Cool emotes as well. So check it out if you want, would help me a lot. Thanks so much, guys. And now let's continue placing a whole bunch of trees. I've got my hands on this animated water splash rocked by the unhinged wolf, which is amazing, and I want to pimp our fountain with this guy here. So let's try to bring it in the right space, and look at this. Isn't this cool? An animated fountain. We can add some life to it by adding some sim props, of course. So let's start with the sim prop adding. I want to start here in the skate park by adding some teens with some skateboards, having some fun here in the skate park. We will hopefully try to add some skateboards underneath those feet of this guy, for example. Yeah, look at this. This is cool. It works. You can have a skateboard as well. And the rest of skateboards we placed here all over this skate park. There we go. This looks much better than before, I think. And of course we add some dirt and stuff, some cracks here and there. So this is good. And now let's add some people who want to watch our new fountain. And yeah, we go through all the park, add some people. We add some kids here, as I said before, to the baseball field. And then this park comes alive, I hope. You saw those homeless guys, and maybe we can solve the homeless problem a little bit by adding some low rent housing. I found those French ones. THT, look at this. Anyway, yeah, they are not that high, so they fit good into the space. We bring this right to the edge of this plateau here next to the highway ramp. We can add some functional parking behind those buildings, some greenery, of course, and make it look good and realistic, as good as we possibly can. So, and maybe this will help our homeless situation. I doubt it, but we can, of course, we can at least try. So let's add some parking to it, add some detailing to it, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, and I tell you what happens. We have a traffic situation here because everyone wants to move in via our new ramp, our new piece of highway, which is fine. I mean, we have a traffic jam, but I think once everyone moved in, it will get better in here. So maybe we can bring in a little bit of parking and some more details. This is fine. And we ignore the traffic for now. And I think this is it for today. This is our park. Hope you like it. The Herbert von King Park in Douglas. I hope I see you guys here in the next episode in Case Fills. I'm Case Fun. Have a good one. Bye bye.